Thousands of samurai survived battles because of one simple habit. It wasn't their sword. It was something far more powerful. Most people imagine samurai winning through incredible sword skills. But history tells a very different story. Every morning, they repeated the same movements again and again. Not for days, not for weeks, sometimes for years. To an outsider, it looked painfully repetitive. Yet the masters believed repetition created true strength. Then one real battle changed everything. The reason they trained every day suddenly became clear. Every sunrise began the same way, with discipline, not excitement. There were no shortcuts, only another day of practice. The same movement was repeated hundreds of times, even when their arms begged them to stop. Many students quietly wondered if this was really necessary. Their master never argued. He simply said, "Keep practicing." Rain did not stop the training. Neither did winter, cold, or exhaustion. Then one morning, the practice suddenly stopped. The real test had finally arrived. The battlefield looked nothing like the peaceful dojo, but his breathing stayed exactly the same. Then the enemy rushed forward without warning. Many young warriors froze the moment fear appeared. The samurai didn't stop to think. Years of practice had already made the decision for him. Every practice session had prepared him for this exact moment. What once felt boring had become his greatest advantage. When the fighting finally ended, he was still standing. Only then did he truly understand why they trained every single day. Winning wasn't decided when swords collided. It had been decided long before the battle even began. Every repetition quietly became part of his instincts. His body reacted before fear had time to speak. New students searched for confidence before taking action. Experienced warriors built confidence by repeating the basics. Small actions repeated every day created extraordinary results. Greatness was built one ordinary day at a time. But many people still misunderstood the true secret. Was it really talent that made samurai legendary? Many believed great warriors were simply born with extraordinary talent. The samurai believed something completely different. Talent grows weaker when practice slowly disappears. Discipline keeps growing, even when nobody is watching. One depended on talent. The other trusted daily habits. When pressure arrived, only one remained calm. Repetition slowly turned difficult actions into simple habits. Confidence was earned, never given. Then the master shared one lesson that changed everything. It wasn't about winning battles. It was about mastering yourself. The master finally explained the real purpose of endless training. It was never just about becoming faster with a sword. The real enemy was often fear, not the person in front of you. Daily practice taught him to stay calm when fear appeared. His body reacted long before his mind finished thinking. Discipline quietly became his strongest shield. Many skilled fighters still lost despite their talent. He realized skill alone could never guarantee survival. Then the master revealed the biggest misunderstanding about great warriors. What if talent had never been the real secret at all? Most people believe legendary warriors were simply born extraordinary. But history tells a very different story. Talent may give you a faster start. Discipline is what carries you to the finish. Pressure exposes what talent cannot hide. Training gave him calm when panic surrounded everyone else. Small habits quietly become incredible strength. Shortcuts rarely survive real challenges. They practiced the same movements thousands of times. Not because they were weak, but because they refused to become careless. Discipline protected them long before their swords did. That invisible habit saved more lives than raw talent ever could. The same principle still works in everyday life. Consistency often beats natural ability. Across centuries, the lesson has never changed. The greatest warriors mastered themselves before they mastered anyone else. The master finally revealed the truth behind every lesson. Training was never about becoming fearless. It was about moving forward even when fear remained. Discipline gave him control when emotions became overwhelming. Tiny efforts slowly became extraordinary ability. The master smiled because the habit had finally become natural. The same lesson still works far beyond the battlefield. Small daily habits quietly shape extraordinary lives. Real growth happens so slowly that most people never notice it. Until one day, everyone can see the difference. The greatest victory was never over another person. It was the victory over his own doubts. Every disciplined step quietly shaped the person he became. And that lesson still matters just as much today. You probably won't fight battles with a sword. But you'll fight distractions, fear, and self-doubt every single day. Start with one small habit you can repeat every day. Small victories eventually become unstoppable momentum. Most success looks boring while it's happening. Until one day, everyone notices the results. Discipline is choosing what matters most over what feels easiest. That choice quietly shapes your future every single day. The strongest people aren't those born gifted. They're the ones who never stop showing up. Train today, improve tomorrow, repeat for life.